Paul was saying before, it is very much like I liked his little beach sand analogy. Wherever he is.
Yeah,
that was great. That was great.
Cool. I like that.
So songwriting is a daily obsession of ours, and we love to do it. So we're glad that you guys are going to listen.
You do get sand in the eye occasionally. He's right. He's absolutely right. So speaking of writing songs, we're actually going to play a cover tune right now. So this is not our song. Perfect segue. So this song is actually a John Mayer tune. As you can tell from the show coming up in 89 North, we're huge John Mayer fans. So this when people say what's your favorite song, it's always hard to answer. But this is probably my favorite song. Depends on the day. But.
Before we go into it, a cool little story. How we got started to get to play with these guys. We actually we sent our demos around. We heard back from them. They liked our songs, stuff like that. Once one of them signed on, I was being really creepy on Facebook, and I found him and I messaged him. And he was like, "Oh, sure, I'd love to play with you." So sometimes you just gotta ask.
Sometimes it works. So this one's from Continuum. It's called Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath. This love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. We poured too many false alarms. We're going down, and we can see it too. We're going down, and we know that we're doomed. My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. You always dreamed of. You were the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Maybe you're the only light I ever saw. I make the most of all the sadness. You be because you can. Or you try to hit me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty cause you can't understand. We're going down, see it too. We're going down, but you know that we're doomed. My dear, we're slow dancing in the burning room. Why don't you? Don't cry about it, why don't you? Whoa, don't cry about it, don't cry about it, yeah. My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we ought to learn somehow? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we ought to learn somehow? Don't you think we ought to? Don't you think we ought to? Don't you think we ought to know?
for a second.